Hey guys, it's Sophia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video I'm going to be showing you 3 starter houses that you can build in a forest biome. So I'm still catching up with all my old requests, so don't worry, I will get around to yours. So today I'm giving my shout out down below to SonicPlayer268 from Reddit, who requested a while ago that I build the oak tree house that I did in my very first starter house video, which I will link down below if you're interested. So as well as doing that forest biome house, I'll also be doing 2 more that suit the dark oak biome and also the birch tree biome. But the birch tree is also something that you could do in any kind of tree biome. So all my starter houses in today's video use very simple materials that you can get really easy when you're first starting out in Minecraft. I just try and make them small, compact, but they also still have a few details so that it doesn't look like you've just started out with a house. The first thing you want to do for this build is make the cobblestone base, which I did 7 blocks long and 7 blocks wide. You then want to do your corners here 4 blocks high with the oak and then do a trim. Once you've done that, you simply want to fill in the edges here and also make gaps for your windows. Another thing you can do as well, which I will be doing, is simply adding some detail by using staircases. And I'll also be adding these simple window overhangs on all my walls because I think they look nice. And again, the idea is here that you're adding very simple details but on very easy to do houses. This house I think I built in like 10 minutes, so it's something very easy to do, just gathering up these very easy materials and then just building. Now that that is completed, we're going to simply fill in the floors on the inside here with oak planks, and we will leave a hole in the corner there because that will be how we make our water elevator. So I'm not going to do the interiors of these houses. I still do plan on doing a video explaining what you should put in starter houses and that kind of thing. So I do plan on getting around to it. If you are interested in knowing what you should put in a starter house for now, again, look down below in my first starter house video and you'll see how I fill them. Basically, the reason I'm doing a water elevator is because it's got 3 uses. 1, you can use it to go up and down. 2, it's a water source down in your basement where you could have brewing stands and things like that. But the 3rd one is it also irrigates crops. So I've got the roof as my crops and then the water elevator acts as my irrigation source. So it's a very good multi-purpose thing to have in a house. All I'm simply doing now is showing some of the details that I did include that you wouldn't put in a starter house maybe. So this is a very simple kind of like a privacy wall. So you can have a bed on that side and things like that. I'm not doing them in this video, but I also have basements in all my starter houses because it's a good way to have all your brewing stands and anvils and all your furnaces, things like that. But what you want to do now is make your little front door overhang and your balcony. So you want to go 1 block in either side from the oak, and then you want to make that little kind of trimming there I did with fence posts and cobblestone. You then want to put fence posts along the top story of your house here, and on all the corners you want to go 2 blocks high because we will be making a roof. You could use full blocks on the inside like I did show just there for a second, but I'm using slabs underneath so it adds another bit of depth to your little balcony thing. Now this roof is really easy to do. All you want to do on top of your 2 block high fence post, you want to put a slab. You go 1 slab up, you then go 3 over, and then you just keep doing that. You then continue that all the way up as well, like so. And then you just keep going until you have a nice little square in the middle in which you will put a little dot on top. And now we will quickly do the little front bit here too. So there you go, there is basically your very first starter house. I'm going to quickly add some more details, simply some trapdoors here. I'm also going to quickly add to my build now some crops and a little front door path. And there you go, I also add a little stair up top, but there is the very first starter house. Very simple to do, like that's a really easy house. I think it's got a nice amount of detail that it doesn't look like a very simple starter house. It looks a little bit done up and like you've been in the game a bit longer than 10 minutes. The second starter house I'm doing today is in a mushroom. So find yourself a mushroom. You want to be putting all the edges here like so. You want to be doing little staircases upside down. We're just making it look like the mushroom is connected to the ground. Okay, quickly fix that. And now we're going to be making a little kind of, I should keep that block there. We're going to be making kind of like a quirky kind of fantasy looking house here, building with the mushroom. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be adding 2 bits to this mushroom house that make it, I don't know, kind of make it look like a little cute gnomey kind of house. So we're adding staircases off the build now, so it kind of looks like your house is coming off the build of the mushroom, like it's leaning against it for support. This little area here, we're going to be making, we'll add a little roof to this as well. You could do some more detail, but I like it just simple plain. But we're going to add a window. We're going to be making for our roof here kind of a little quirky roof. So just a little overhang like this. And then also some slabs. But you can see how it's it looks like it's being supported, and then we're going to add a bit more detail. We're going to try and make the roof look like it's edging down. So you can see now how it's kind of edging down, so it starts off high and then it's kind of sloping. That's what you're going to try and go for with this roof. I'm just using cobblestone because cobblestone's easiest. You could also use stone brick if you want stone brick in your build, but I think cobblestone's a good way to go. I'm just adding a little more detail to my roof there with underhangs of staircases. We will also add a little planter box because it's the little details that really make a build. So something like this, although it's very simple to do, makes your build look a lot more sophisticated and detailed and a bit more lived in. We'll also add a little overhang for my door here. It's up to you what you would like to do. You could do something really simple like this. Well, this is a bit less, this is a bit bulky, isn't it? But we'll just add a little door like that. I think that's kind of cute. And we will simply do the second bit of our build now. So this one we're going to be building more on top of the mushroom rather than to the side of the mushroom. So we're creating different levels of height here because you don't want it looking too much the same. You want this to kind of look very quirky because it is a very quirky build. We're adding lots of windows to this one. This one's going to kind of be like your little watchtower, little part of your house. So you could shoot mobs out of here or things like that. It's a very cute little area of your house. And the roof on this one is also a lot more simple. So because it's a smaller build, you don't want to have a giant roof like the bit to the side. You just want to keep it simple. And you also would have noticed that I'm adding lots of staircases when I'm attaching the walls to the mushroom because you want to make it kind of look like a kind of support beams going and attaching to the mushroom. I'm now adding some window panes and some flowers. I've chosen daisies. I think the white looks quite nice with the brown of the dark oak and the red of the mushroom. I also like that little window overhang too. Something else you could add if you wanted as well, maybe you're doing a bigger mushroom than this, you could add a little chimney. The only thing I find is with the cobblestone roof and a cobblestone chimney, it's a bit too much. Maybe if you decided to go with the stone brick roof, a little chimney like this on top of the roof that I did first would be a really cute addition. Or you could do also a little mini chimney on top of the tall bit here. So it's up to you. I've tried to keep this quite simple, so I'm not going to add a chimney today. Now some final details you will want to do, I'm adding some flooring on the inside here, especially because you can't see it. Front door, dark oak, that's the obvious one, but there you go. That's basically your second build now. It's very cute. I think it's a very quirky little house. Another detail is these little fence posts here. I just think it's a cute little cool effect there to have under your roof. Again, it's the little simple details like this that really add to your build and make it look a little bit more lived in. We'll add a pathway. But yeah, so that's basically your house now. I think it would be really good to do a staircase and have a little bed over here. You could do bookcases. You then want to just make your hole up here to your watchtower. You could have a ladder and then have your little viewpoint out there. You could do a spiral staircase around the mushroom stalk, a basement. But there you go. So there is my second starter house build. I think it's really cute. I hope you guys really enjoyed that one for a dark oak. I think it's a really original build as well. Something a bit different than your standard starter house, but it still is very creative and suits the starter house. So we're going to get started on our third and final house now. We're just quickly placing a tree. This house is, I'm doing birch because I haven't done anything birch, but you could always do oak forest or dark oak forest. It's up to you. You can really do this in any type of build, but I'm just trying to show off all three types of forests that you typically find in Minecraft. The first thing you want to be doing is placing your base. You just want to do a small square. You could do this as big or small as you like. You then want to go 3 blocks high with this one, which I will skip past. So there we go. There is my 3 blocks high and my little cube shape there. We're also going to be building this into the tree, so you do want to keep your tree there. And on one side of the roof of the walls here, you want to go another bit high because we're going to be making a slanted roof. So very simple to do. You want to just do a mix of slabs and a staircase like so. And then on this bit here, you also want to add a underbit of a slab. You could add a staircase, but I kind of like the look of the slab. And there you go, there is your slanted roof. So I'll quickly finish this off now. There we go. So the details in this house are really going to come through in the garden and how you decorate the house with. These are starter houses, they're meant to be simple, so that's what I'm doing. The first thing I'm doing to add a little bit more detail to the outside of my house is some plants. I've decided to go with the rose and the lilacs. I think I'm terrible with names, but I'm going to do the rose and the lilacs and just add some trapdoors. I've done that all the way around just at the bottom of my windows as very simple kind of windowsills, and I've added a path and a little birch door there. But you can see how the flowers and like just a simple pathway have really added to the build a lot. We're also going to do a chimney because it's another little detail that you can do. These details are all very simple and very easy, but they really add a lot of character to your build. I've also on the inside here, so I've skipped past this because I was playing around with the water. What you want to do, like the first house with your water elevator, you just want to be placing it kind of at the tree just below it. And then there's my little basement, which I haven't even done. But you want to just sop the water with the slabs there, otherwise it pours into your house. So I've kind of made a shelving thing there, so you just don't have the water. But the reason I was playing around is because when you delete the tree trunk, it removes the leaves. So the only thing with this house is if you accidentally remove the trunk the wrong way, you might need to get some shears and fix the leaves up and place them. But that's something very simple that you can do. It's 2 iron blocks, so if you find 2 iron blocks, you can make some shears and quickly grab some more birch leaves and fix that up. But again, like the first and the second house, this is very much focused on just being a very simple build. My tree here, I'm utilizing it as a little watchtower, very similar to my first build with my balcony up top and my second build with my little house bit up top. You could also leave it completely open with no windows if you like, and that way you could actually shoot arrows out of it if there's enemies near your house or anything like that. But there you go. So there is 3 really simple starter houses that you can build in Minecraft for the forest biomes. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Comment down below and let me know which one yours is like your favorite. I actually really like the mushroom. I think that's something I might do in future. And comment down below if you have any suggestions for things you'd like me to build. But like always guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.